Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it?
Hello.
Hey guys!
Welcome to Your Beer Sucks, supplementary episode number 3. This will be the third one.
Yep. We have
Captain's log.
Curmudgeon. See, John is still convinced somehow that aging can put malt back in a beer that didn't have any. So we're trying the bad Curmudgeon
From 2016.
a year later.
Well, no, 2017.
Didn't they actually
2017.
cancel this beer?
They did. They are not brewing it this year.
why.
It's temporarily canceled. They said it's going to come back eventually, but they took it out of their rotation.
They're gonna bring it
Yeah,
back eventually once they talk the guy that made it back
Yeah.
into working for them again.
So this is brewed on New Year's. Well, the day before New Year's Eve on 2016. It was released in 2017, and
was
this
I
was
doing?
the year that Curmudgeon wasn't
Augmented
as good.
chords.
Yeah, because I had some and I'm like, man.
And we all bought it like really excitedly. We were
because
like-
we'd had that 2014 or whatever.
Yeah, it was
no, it was the year before. It was the 2016
2016
Curmudgeon, and we all ran out and bought it like excitedly, like going, "Holy crap, Curmudgeon's back!"
We were like jumping and clicking our heels in the air and
This
stuff.
beer is so amazing. Like, John sent out the message. We all got excited. And I ran to the store. John ran to the store. Mike's like, pick me up some. I'll pay you back.
And then we all got it and we're like, man.
And went.
Oh man, it's definitely got that curmudgeon
And
nose.
basically what happened was it didn't have as much malt as before. So it wasn't as sweet.
Not as malty.
The malt didn't stand up, so the hops were much more intense. Just a lot of the characteristics of it were muted compared to the year before, and we were all extremely disappointed. But John said, "I'm going to age it a year and see what happens."
Because the Curmudgeon that we had for 2016, that was aged about a year, even though it was on the shelf. It was on the shelf about a year.
It's got that curmudgeon nose.
It smells really good, but that was never the problem.
Never the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got that curmudgeon nose. It smells
Smells like a good old
Smells
ale.
deliciously old ale.
Yeah.
Like
caramel,
bread, warm cockles.
raisins and pomegranate and figs. Lots and lots of figs.
Definitely figs. Smoked cheddar.
Yeah, well, no, but I was gonna say smoked, a little bit smoky. Pencil shavings.
I think it may be a little better than it was.
I think
It is better than it was, but
it's
still
still missing the malt. That's,
yeah, I
that's
mean,
its biggest
you
problem.
can't fix that.
Yeah, the
But I
malt
think-
isn't there.
I
But
think-
it's better. This is more drinkable than
It's
it was.
more candied than before. It's like that caramel candy thing is just
Very, very apparent.
And the hops aren't as. The problem was another problem I had was the hops were overpowering.
Yeah, the hops.
they were
Because
really
the malt
aggressive.
wasn't there. Yeah.
And being an old ale, it's got the pencil shavings hops.
Right.
Yeah.
And they were extremely aggressive. They're more muted now.
Yeah, this seems to have like tamed it back a little bit. Made it.
Tamed the hops back to kind of be in line with
It's mellowed it out
the
overall.
It's
lesser
not-
malt.
It's. I would say it's not disappointing anymore, but it still is no.
It's not
2015 curmudgeon.
It's not the beer that we had, and that like totally just made us like go ape shit for old ales. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, where has this style been all of our lives?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, this mea culpa. This is vastly improved over what we had. You were right to age it.
And
Because I didn't think about, oh yeah, if you mellow out the hops,
that might make it a little bit more.
it would bring it back in line with the reduced malt.
And I will say,
This beer has one hell of a dry finish.
yeah.
For being as sweet as it is on the palate and the nose.
I have 3 more of these that are still aging. So I'm going to continue aging this and we are going to continue to study this beer to see how the aging process works on it. Because I was very, very disappointed when I had this beer initially. Because I remember, ran out to the store, bought 2 4-packs of it, brought it home, put it in the fridge.
Put them both in your beer hat.
And then I'm like, man, I was really, really disappointed.
You put the beers in your beer hat, you put on a hockey game.
And I'm like,
Oh, and I gave New Curmudgeon and some other old ales to Mike in exchange for doing a computer job for me,
Yeah.
a hardware job, and he was like, "Hell yeah, I'll do it for those beers." I went, "Hey, don't get so excited."
Hang on now.
because there are 2 Curmudgeons in that, and they're
Well, there was
not as good
also a
as last
smutty
year.
nose. And
There was a smutty nose.
Was it the
really old brown dog?
That's
and
a
that
really good
is
beer.
That's a good
world
We've
beer.
had it on the show,
fucking
haven't
class.
we?
we
Yeah.
have, we have.
World class. And there was the North Coast Old Stock.
I think
is-
it was okay.
No, that one was really good.
Was it really good? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
Oh.
definitely the Curmudgeon was the least.
Speaking of, remind me, Friday at Hop City, there is not 2014, but 2013
Ooh.
North Coast Old Stock. It's only $20 for a bottle. That's not fucking bad.
Not bad at all.
2013.
North Coast Old Stock.
Because we had the 2014, and that kind of blew
And
our
that-
socks off.
Yeah, so that is the episode before this one.
Yes, which, yeah.
This is a much better beer than it was.
Yeah, this is...
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. If we had not had the previous version,
We would have thought this was a pretty good beer.
yeah, we would have been like, oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
And it was still good. It was still drinkable, but it was incredibly disappointing compared to what we had had.
You know what's weird?
this is more similar to the one that we had.
the
It
spiciness.
doesn't match it, though.
It doesn't match it. You're right. You're
What
right.
really amazes me that's missing more than the malt is there's a spiciness that doesn't come across.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because that was probably the first beer I ever had that opened my eyes to how like spicy beers could be
Without adding spice.
in terms of
Right.
like,
Because, I mean,
cinnamon and
because
that
we
kind
had
of stuff.
had like before
spice,
doing the
not-
show, we had like Warlock, which had spices added.
Yeah.
But it was amazing having a beer that had none of that added to it. That tasted incredibly spicy.
That was funny that time I got that Warlock.
Yeah.
I got that half gallon of it, and before everybody showed up, I was like, I don't know if this is any good or not. And you and I kind of like went,
We got it on tap before playing D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just
I
like,
remember that night.
oh yeah. And we kind of did that too. It was like, huh.
no, it was more like,
Whoa.
holy fuck, Mike! Can you believe this? And he's like, this is pretty good. I'm going, this is amazing.
He was doing the monkey dance.
Flipping his shit.
I'm being like a Muppet, you know?
Yeah, now this is better than what it was originally.
Yes.
Pre-aged. Not quite as good as the original Curmudgeon that we had.
I think
back when
I think it's still
Season
worlds
one.
apart.
Very dry,
Yeah.
very boozy on the finish.
Yeah.
I like this better though. This is actually something that I'm able to like enjoy.
I think what happened is the hops mellowed.
Yeah.
I think
Oh
that's what
yeah,
happened.
and I think like that allowed things like the fruitiness, like the raisins and figs. To
Some of
jump
that's
out
there,
more.
but it's just not. I mean, no.
There's something not quite there. There's still something missing.
I'd say it's still not even as figgy as old
Figgy pudding?
potentate,
Oh yeah, no. You're right.
and that is a macro-y old ale.
But it was still drinking.
Still this over Old Potentate though?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, as the whole package. Oh yes,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
yes,
Curious.
Doesn't suck.
does not suck. I mean, we're not giving a verdict.
we're not
to it
giving a
because
verdict.
It's an aged beer, but
Well, I gave a verdict anyway.
you're a rebel. He's
Damn.
a real maverick.
How do you spell that?
MAVERRICH.
Ah,
Maverick.
good.
Yeah, he
I would
was.
look
I
that up
changed
as
my
well.
middle name the other day.
Oh,
I was wanting to
that
make sure I had
explains.
it right. Yeah. Ooh, shit.
All right, so that's it. Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.